Professor Dr. Kuching, Deputy Imperial of Sarawak, representing the Minister in charge of uniform.
I'm humbled and honored to be able to stand here and extend, on behalf of the Baha'is of Sarawak, our warmest welcome to you all to the state level Baha'i New Year Naw-Ruz celebration. Now, it is the first time in the history of the faith in Sarawak that we are celebrating on such a scale with the keen support and co-hosting of the state government, where we come together to celebrate the new year with governmental, societal, head of faith and community leaders, and to open a space for people of diverse backgrounds to join in fellowship. We would like to extend our deepest appreciation and gratitude to the state government of Sarawak for affording us and every other faith too the opportunity to share our festivals and holidays with everyone. It is a noble and commendable program by the state government of Sarawak. This harmony and unity is further enhanced by various efforts of our government, especially with the establishment of uniform under the stewardship of the Deputy Premier Dato' Ahmad Douglas Buka Abbas. For this, the people of Sarawak can enjoy peace, harmony, unity, and progress of our society, both spiritually. This condition of our society can only be sustained when there is loving relationship amongst people out of the love of God. A wonderful sight of people of different backgrounds coming together in this hall and celebrating the joyous occasion of Baha'i New Year Naw-Ruz, a quote of Baha'u'llah: the fruits of one tree and the leaves of one branch, trees of one orchard, the flowers of one garden. We are just like different beautiful flowers of various forms, various colors, given various fragrances, and in the garden of humanity. So it is a glimpse of the kind of unity that is envisioned by Baha'u'llah, the manifestation of God and the founder of the Baha'i faith. Unity in diversity, not uniformity, is thus the watchword of Baha'u'llah's teachings.
Children are the most precious treasures of our community, for in them are the promise and the guarantee of the future. They bear the seeds of the character of the future society. It's the oneness of the world of humanity. Addressing mankind, he says, "Ye are the leaves of one tree and the fruits of one branch." Based on this quotation, the children will now present the song, "Ye are drops," and then followed by another song about love. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Baha'i children class.
We are drops of one ocean.
Just as different colored flowers enrich a garden, diversity gives society natural beauty and strength. Consider, Paula explains, the flowers of a garden, though differing in kind, color, form and shape, yet inasmuch as they are refreshed by the waters of one spring, revived by the breath of one wind, invigorated by the rays of one sun, this diversity increases their charm. It is the principle of oneness of humankind, the pivot around which revolve all the teachings of Baha'u'llah. The utterance of God is a lamp, whose light is this word. Ye are the fruits of one tree and the leaves of one branch. Deal ye one with another with utmost love and harmony, with friendliness and fellowship. To accept it is to embrace the rich diversity that characterizes the human race. To promote it implies helping every soul to develop and express his or her God-given talents and capacities in service to humankind. Now, the Baha'i New Year or Naw-Ruz, it means new day in Persian language. It is celebrated by Baha'is around the world each year on the day of the spring equinox. Science, in this day, the night are equal as the sun crosses the Earth's equator, appearing directly above the equator rather than north or south of the equator. On the day of the equinox, the sun appears to arise precisely due east and set precisely due west. And Earth's two hemispheres receive the sun's rays equally. Now it is a time of joy and celebration. With the darkness of winter coming to an end and reappearance of light, warmth and beauty of the spring's flowers, it is a day of new beginning, of change. Naw-Ruz also has deep spiritual significance. Now Naw-Ruz marks the end of the 19-day Baha'i fast, which is a period for reflection, a profound spiritual contemplation, invigoration. We mature as a species in the same way as we mature as individuals. Humanity, it is a firm conviction of every follower of Baha'u'llah, is approaching today the crowning stage in the millennia-long process, which has brought from its collective infancy to the threshold of maturity, a stage that will witness the unification of human race. And this process is inevitable, as it is an organic process. We need to be mature, and the stage of maturity is the unification of humankind. Whether we like it or not, it's an inevitable process in the sense that we need to grow. We cannot stop ourselves from growing, we cannot stop ourselves from maturing, but that is the organic process that we need to go through. The hallmark of the age of maturity, where the whole world is being united, right? The principle of oneness is that the humanity constitutes a single people in a truth that once viewed with skepticism claims widespread acceptance today. But for the principle of oneness of humankind, asks not merely for cooperation among people and nations, it calls for complete reconceptualization of relationship that sustains society. Learn from each other how this concept of oneness evolved into our action. And in every era of history, that unknowable reality has opened the gates of grace to the world by sending an emissary, charged with providing the moral and spiritual stimulus that human beings need to cooperate and advance, that human being needs to mature. Now, many of the names of these great lights of humankind are lost, but some shine out from the annals of the past, having revolutionized thoughts, unlocked stores of knowledge, and inspired the rise of civilization, and their names continue to be honored and praised. The appearance of such educator as recorded in the sacred text of the world's great feast, is a pivotal event that propels the advancements of civilization, that propels us towards maturity. And this is the spiritual springtime that we are talking about, that the appearance of the educator or emissary. The spiritual stimulus each has provided throughout history has enabled the radius of human cooperation, to extend from the clan, to the tribe, to the city-state, and to the nation. And now at the stage of maturity, each of these spiritual and social missionaries, stainless mirrors of virtues, set out teachings and truths that answered the urgent needs of the age. Now, as the world now faces the most pressing challenges yet, we claim Baha'u'llah, that born 200 years ago, as a figure, as the one whose teaching will usher in the long-promised time when all humanity will live side by side in peace.
Naw-Ruz celebration jointly organized by Uniform Department of Premier of Sarawak and the Spiritual Assembly of the Baha'is of Sarawak. Indeed, it is a great pleasure for all of us to be here to celebrate with our Baha'is brothers and sisters, regardless of our race and religions. Undoubtedly, this is a good practice and trend for Sarawak. Baha'is New Year's Naw-Ruz in the Persian language means New Day, and this year is celebrated on 21st of March, which marks the vernal equinox, first day of spring in the northern hemisphere, as well as the first day of the Baha'is calendar. Naw-Ruz is celebrated by Baha'is all over the world after fasting for 19 days, which was from 2nd of March until 20th of March. This day is a symbol of renewal and occasion when all can reflect on the spiritual reality and how they can contribute to the well-being of their society. Sarawak, being a multicultural, multiracial and multi-religious society, treasures the peace, the harmony and unity of the people, which is the foundation of future prosperity, can lead us to better understand each other and break down any barriers that exist, not just between different religions and communities, but also beyond social and ethnic barriers. Thank you very much for all of you, and indeed it's an honor for me to learn so much of Baha'is faith tonight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a token of our deepest appreciation, we now call upon Mr. Chin Chai Chiao to present the Honorable Dr. Sri Professor Dr. Sim with a souvenir to commemorate this memorable evening.